Big face!
Hi, today I'm going to be reviewing a foundation. I've got a few foundations in my collection and it's growing more and more the more I go shopping. And I thought what I'll do is maybe once a week or once a month, I'm not entirely sure yet, I'm going to do a review of one. I'm going to try it out for the day, see how it holds up. If it's worth paying the prices, because a lot of foundations are more expensive than you'd imagine, and I've had the experience where it's not worth the money whatsoever. So I thought I'd do a little segment, I'd try out some different foundations and give you a review so that you don't go and waste your money, or so that you've got a good idea of what's good and what's not. Okay, so the first one is the Bourjois 123 Perfect Foundation. It claims to do anti-dark circles, anti-dull complexion and anti-redness. So I'm going to put them to the test as I have parts of all of this. This is in the shade Vanilla Claire. I'm going to be using the Real Techniques Okay, so that's with one layer on. I don't know, if I zoom you into my cheeks, you can still see some of the redness there. I don't know if maybe that will clear up after another layer, so I might try that. It's not very good. It's not done very good at covering any spots. I don't really have bags. I do have these bits here though, and they seem to still be there. It's showing my freckles. I think I'm going to try one more layer and see how that comes out. I'm just going to focus on the areas which I think need covering again. Which, once that's blended out, will be all of it. I'm always really conscious with these kinds of foundations that there's going to be lines, like around my chin and stuff. I really don't like that kind of thing, and for some reason people in my town they're obsessed with it. And it's not a nice thing to have. You don't want to have a line right under here, it looks horrible. So I'm always really conscious, and I always really like over blend. Or I do the dreaded thing where I bring it all the way down here sometimes if I'm really worried that it's not going to blend properly. It's really strange because on camera I still look really white, but I'm conscious that I actually look quite, not tanned, but it's got quite a yellow tint to it. And I'm worried that maybe that is too overpowering. Okay, so that was layer 2. Let's have a close up and see how that's worked. You can just see my freckles, so maybe 2 layers was a little bit better. It's not caked on top of my spots, which I like. You get some foundations that just sit on top of the spots and it makes it look worse. And forehead isn't too bad, considering there's no concealer on there and nothing holding anything in place. I think it's okay. I mean, what do you guys think? It cost me, I'll put the price on the screen now. I remember buying it because I had the Healthy Mix one before and I really liked it, and I thought that this would be better because at the time I had these red patches here were really bad, and it turned out I was allergic to something, so that's kind of gone away. It also says for up to 16 hours. I'm not testing it for up to 16 hours. I will be testing it for about 3-4 hours, and I'm going out later and I'll test it when I get back and see how it looks. But overall I think it's quite a nice foundation. But yeah, I'll be back shortly and we'll see how it is. Okay, so it's been an hour, so we're gonna check and see how the foundation has held up. I've done some housework, I've sorted some stuff away, and I've straightened my hair slightly and got dressed, so let's see how it's held up. It still looks okay. And it's only ever so slightly cakey. Okay, this is after 2 hours. I actually went and had a nap for an hour, but I thought that would be a good way to test the makeup, to see how it was after I've had a sleep. The lighting's not exactly the same, but you can still kind of get a rough idea on how well it's lasted. It's now starting to show some shine. That's more eyeliner. But yeah, you can start to see the shine coming through now. Looks more like a layer around here. I will check in again shortly. Okay, it's been a few hours now. It's held relatively well. Like I said, it's gone quite cakey now. I can kind of feel it on my face more than I did earlier. I'd probably rate this foundation like a 6 out of 10. It's quite buildable, which is good if you like medium coverage, but for me, I like full coverage, so it wasn't all that great for me. It had a nice smell to it, if that makes a difference to anybody. And it's affordable, so if you like that kind of thing, I'll leave a link below so you can look where to buy it from. And I'll see you in next week's video. Bye!